Yes, sir.
Bus driving, because bus driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
I got one more and then we good to go.
When it comes to saving money, don't act like a baby. Goo goo gaga. Be the boss and make a budget. I'm the boss, baby.
You're the boss of me.
I am the boss of you.
Or not.
What up, y'all? How y'all doing? Yo, I got a fire interview. I need y'all to stay tuned in right now. Stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. Y'all can call requests all that. Ask some questions. Let's get active in here. This is the one.
Let's do it.
This is one of them ones. Can y'all hear me?
Man, come on,
Throw some eights in the chat if you can hear me. Throw some eights in the chat if you can hear me.
Come on in. Yes. Let's do it.
WCDB 90.9 FM. What up? It is your boy DJ Hollywood. Like I said, from the hours of 10 p.m. to 12 a.m., I get to take over your airways, man. Shout out to them Great Danes. Shout out to the class of 2025, man. Like I said, I just got to DJ my high school's prom in Brooklyn, man.
Wow.
Brooklyn versus everybody. That's the energy I'm on, man. And it's just a blessing, man. It's a blessing to make things go full circle, man, and really see it, things go, just the long journey, man, the long route. Shout out to rest in peace Nipsey Hussle, man. He said it's a marathon, not a sprint, man, because slow and steady wins the race, man. And like I said, it's just crazy, man. Next year makes 10 years that I've been on WCDB, and it's just been a blessing. So this guest that I have in the studio, I don't think, this is definitely not his first time. I don't know if it's his second. This might even be like the third. But I got the one, the only pastor.
Come on.
Jerry.
Come on.
But there's so much different. A father, a mentor, a pastor. Like it's just so much that I could put in front of his name. A friend, of course.
A brother.
Yes, man. Brother, yes.
Yeah, my brother, man.
But without further ado, man, the one, the only, man, my guy, Mr. Pastor Jerry Ford is in the building.
Hey, man, what's going on, Hollywood? What a blessing to be in the building with you, brother.
We here, bro. We here. We said this. He said this like 2 years ago.
Man, for real. And then to just hear you talk about you approaching 10 years, bro.
Crazy.
You don't even say 10 years. You said decade.
A whole decade.
I said decade.
A whole decade
of the game, man. It's amazing, bro.
Man,
it's amazing. Yeah.
It's crazy. And to think back where we met from, man, the Troy Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
And that was over 10. That was beyond 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We might even be hitting man.
At least probably a good 15. I'm gonna say at least 15.
I know, at least. Minimum.
Definitely.
And it's just been a big blessing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Connecting with you.
Yes, sir.
And just seeing the vision, on both ends, man. Seeing the vision just really come to fruition.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. Shout out. We gotta tap it up. Because it's like that. It's really, it's really like that.
I mean, when you even address it from that standpoint, right? Both of us have. We have this relationship that predates where we are right now in our career and our profession and all that. I mean, I was Jerry, you were just Mario. You feel me? And then we've had the opportunity to grow like that, and then to be with each other as we grow in our space and fill our space up, man.
Yeah, following passion and purpose.
Yeah,
man.
bro, that's amazing.
And
to be able to collaborate in our space too.
For sure. But yeah, let me you intro yourself. Feel me? Like, so who is Jerry Ford, man? I'll let you intro it, man.
Man, as you stated, first and foremost, a child of God, man. Faith over fear, God over everything. Just gotta give him, God first, all honor, all praise to him for allowing me to even be here. Where I stand in my faith, man. And so that a man of God, a pastor, a father of three, who are here with us right now.
Congrats.
Thank you. Husband, man, 23 years. Husband,
23 years. Let's go.
23 years as a husband. A teacher. I recently got my assistant teaching certificate.
Congrats,
man. Been able to
congrats.
be in the classroom with the young people, a community leader, as you said, a pastor. You know, we, me and my wife, we co-founded our ministry, and they're our pastor in the community. And just, you know, man, all of the above, bro.
All of the above,
all of the
man.
above, my brother.
I know it's so much you could really
yeah, and I know I miss a few things even
Right.
when I do that, because I it just hit my head. You know, I am also the vice president of the Troy NAACP. So I do sit in that one. I am the director of the Troy City School District's My Brother's Keeper Family and Community Engagement Program. So I mean, there's a lot of different
It's a
things
lot.
in between. You know,
where you want to go with it. I mean, it's a lot happening.
Man,
but
beautiful.
let's just talk about, you know, for the people who've never, it's their first time, you know, hearing you speak and coming across you. How did you end up in Troy, New York, from, you know, like from where it all started from, you know?
So for those who may not have heard the story, it all started in Pompano Beach, Florida, man. Pompano and Deerfield Beach, South Florida. That's where I grew up at. I was born in the late 70s, grew up in the 80s, and if anybody know anything about South Florida in the 80s, bro, Scarface and all the movies right there, it didn't really do it no justice, because that was real life. You know, a lot of us had to go through that. I seen mass incarceration firsthand, the epidemic of crack cocaine, how it destroyed and decimated neighborhoods like my own where I grew up in. And I seen all that, you know, those HIV, the spread of HIV, wipe out communities. I grew up in all of that. And so, you know, growing up in those things, you know, they do have an effect on you.
For sure. Coming
of age, I made a lot of bad decisions, wound up going to prison. I came home from prison after my first bid, and I met my wife. We're going to touch on that a little bit later. But through that, she had some family members who lived up here in New York, so I was able to, after a period of incarceration, come here and like have a clean slate, man, by the grace of God. And took that clean slate and just ran with it, man. When I arrived, listen. I got to share it, bro. I got to share it.
Yes,
100%. When I arrived here in Troy, New York, man, I had $40 to my name.
Wow.
$40. I was 18 days out of prison. 18 days out of prison, I had $40 to my name. I had two $20 bills, and all of my earthly possessions fit in 2 cardboard boxes, bro.
Crazy.
And that's how I came here. All I just knew, I wanted better for myself, man. And I didn't want the lifestyle that I had become accustomed to in South Florida. Like I said, in and out of prison, drugs, man, just, you know, the whole perpetuation of violence and all that stuff. I was tired of that, man. And I just wanted something better. So that's how
I remember, man. I remember I met you. You had the gold grills in, it's so crazy, man. You had the gold, gold slugs in, man. And
shout out to my brother White Mouth, that boy White Mouth. You know, we doing different things, not going and getting that stuff taken out, man, and trying to set a different path for the young people. You know?
Right. But yeah, man. So even just, you know, going back to shout out to Miss Elvira, man. The big fours, not the little ones, man. So just talk about how you meeting her, like at that moment, you didn't even know it was probably gonna change your life, but you meeting her had the effect of now you moving to Troy, and then now, like it's a domino effect, you know. So just like, talk about that moment in being able to find your, I call it the power partner. You know, and being able to find Miss Elvira, your power partner. Like, what was that moment that clicked for you that you was like, oh, like this is it, you the one. And let's ride.
So I feel like that was pivotal. Like I came home from prison, and I was only on the streets, man, like less than about 4 months, and I had already caught a case that was headed me back to prison, on my way back to prison. So I meet my wife, and I tell people all the time, they look at us where we at right now, right? I have to remind them that we didn't meet in the church. We didn't meet in the church. Like I tell them, I mean, seriously, this is no cap. I met my wife, I was handling product, making some transactions, and she asked me about some product. Like she was like, yo, and then that's how our relationship began. Like we was really in the street like that, you know what I mean? And so she was with me while I was going through everything I was going through, and the things that I was going through had me wind up in a courtroom, man. I was looking at almost 30 years in prison.
Whoa.
So, yeah, bro, we sat in that courtroom, and the prosecutor told the judge, he said, Mr. Ford just came home from prison. Our goal is to convict him as a habitual felon, and we want to give him 30 years. And as I sat in that seat, brother, all I could think about is, like, am I ever gonna see outside again, right?
Right. 30 years is crazy.
For real. Like, right now, I still be doing time. I would still be doing time right now because that was 2002, so I would still be on that same day. But all I could think about is like, oh, y'all gonna let me out this door, and they let me out on bond. And when they let me out on bond, I was like, I'm not coming back to court. Like, I don't know where we're going, you know, but we're going somewhere. And she was like, yeah, I got some family up in New York. And so when she said New York, I'm thinking Manhattan, you know, Harlem, or the Bronx, or something like that.
Yeah.
So the Greyhound just kept riding. Like, oh, well, hold on, this how I stop, babe.
Right.
Sit back down. So we did them extra 3 more hours up north, and that's how we wound up in Troy. That changed everything, man, because as I stated, that was the opportunity to write that story all over again. And so when I came to Troy, I vowed myself to be humble. I was real humble, man. All the pride, all the arrogance, all those ways that I had learned in the street that I had to like present myself in a certain way, I threw that out the window because it wasn't just me. It wasn't just her anymore. Then we had our son Jerry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my guy Jerry, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Big J.
Yes, sir. So now you mentioned it earlier, but talk about. I just want to make sure chat. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me out there. Those some flames real quick. If you want to get a visual of what's happening in the studio, follow me on Instagram. That is DJHollyW, the number 8D. All right. But so now you talked about it earlier. You said faith over fear. So
definitely.
You definitely with Miss Elvira, you took the faith part. Granted, you know you ain't got nothing to lose, so you like, yeah, why not?
Yeah. But
you know, there's you know what they say a mustard seed.
Yeah, mustard seed of faith. That's all God in the Bible. That's what He talks about. A mustard seed of faith can help you have the power to move a mountain. You know what I'm saying? And so when we went out there, you know, it was just like. It was to the point I don't got nothing to lose. They're talking about 30 years, but then I think that step just kind of like started the snowball effect. You know how the snowball falls real small, and as it keep going and pick up that momentum, and then that same little snowball and I turn it to a whole avalanche.
Yeah, correct.
And I think that's what it was, just being able to step out on faith. You know, I know like my mother and my father, they were together. You know, I always wanted and desired a relationship. You know, I always looked at it, and for some reason, I just felt him. He talked to me. When I met her, I really heard God told me that she was the one. A lot of people thought we was crazy, man. We got married 6 months after meeting each other.
Wow.
Honestly.
Wow.
Honestly, we got married 6 months after meeting each other. She was 19 and I was 25. So everybody was like, yo, crash and burn.
Yeah, y'all bugging.
y'all tripping. Y'all on something.
And then you said, how many years later?
Oh, yeah, we 23 years right now.
23 years.
23 years married. 23
Let's go,
years
chat.
Together, man.
Let's go, chat. 23 years, man.
I see y'all on here, man. Y'all can hit that share button. White Mouth, boy, I just gave you a shout out. My man.
You hit that share button. You going right into your morning motivation. So talk to the people, man, real quick. Talk to the people and let them know where they could tap in with you. You know, if they want to hear your voice a little bit more and more often, tell them about the morning motivation.
And in a different fashion, the morning motivation. You know, we come on, try to get on between the hours of 7 and 8. Sometimes we're running later. Sometimes I don't get on, just being real and transparent with you, because life be lifing, you know. That's something I had to learn the hard way a couple of years ago. About 3 years ago, I learned how life could really turn around on you. But for almost the past 8 years, we've been going live, morning motivation, and what that consists of, man, just allowing God, you know, to come into the presence of some people who just want to do better and want better for themselves. You know, we get on, we have a scripture, we share that together, we share some laughs, we share a big hug, and then we really get into God's word. And then, you know, the end challenge is always asking each one as an individual to make sure that they spend time in God's word, because we could do everything as, you know, a body, but you know, that individual relationship is so important. So if you ever want to come on, man, I try my best. Like I said, Monday through Friday between the hours of 8:30ish, man. It's called Morning Motivation. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. I post it, and then it's also on StreamYard and on the YouTube page.
You know, what's your name on
Facebook?
Facebook?
Across all the social media platforms, you'll find me at ONE1 Ford FORD boy 14 boy.
Yes, sir. One Ford boy, man. And I know there's a lot to the journey, man. We're gonna tap into it. It's definitely a way more than we could do in this 2-hour time frame. But I'm gonna just try to, you know, as an interviewer, catch y'all up as much as possible to understand how amazing this gentleman is. But speaking of 23 years, man, we about to hop into a track. This one's called Love Spell. On the topic of love and black love, man. At that, shout out to Sean Jeanette. She just dropped a new album. It's called Soul Gazer Volume 1. And this track is called Love Spell, and it's featuring my guy Ozzy. And I got another track from Ozzy that my boy's on a roll, man. He just dropped two fire tracks. And I need y'all to tap in, man. There's a lot of dope artists in the 518. There's a lot of dope human beings. There's a lot of dope everything in the 518, man. So shout out to everybody doing their thing in the Capital District. And yeah, man, like I said, it's your boy DJ Hollywood, 518-442-4242. I'm taking requests. So let's do it, man. This one's called Love Spell, Sean Jeanette, featuring my guy Ozzy. Let's get it.
For real.
WCDB.
I love how you showing all them guys some love, man.
ALBANY.
You've been doing that for a minute.
know you feel my presence when I'm
How long you been doing the showcases?
2018. Yeah, that's almost on its way too. Yeah.
Hey, I remember you had brought me out at that one at Vic.
Yes.
On the patio.
Yeah. That was a legendary one too.
Yeah,
man.
on the patio.
Crazy.
That was beautiful too.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey man, I remember coming in that room. You couldn't even walk in the room.
Not
It
at
was
all.
like this.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. You let me open that one up.
Yep.
Sure
Yep.
did.
Yeah. Nah, that show was. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy because there's people who catch on to me like within the past 2 years who haven't even experienced any of that.
Right. And they going back like
Crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
Spell on. Damon, what up, my boy?
Yo. It's fountain out there, right?
Yeah, you gotta do you. Everything.
I know you hit me calling you. Open the door, I'm coming through. No time to wait, I'm on to you. I got my eyes on you. I know you hit me calling you. Open the door, I'm coming through. No time to wait, my eyes on you. I'm haunting you, girl.
He said,
Cause baby, you done put a spell on me. Yeah, cause baby, you done put a spell on me.
how y'all doing out there, chat? How y'all doing out there? Talk to me. How y'all doing? How was y'all day? How was your day? Scale of 1 to 10. How was your day?
You never know how good the vibe can be. Just hold on, I'm trying to keep you where my eyes can see. I'm trying to keep you where my hands can do a little tantrum.
I know that you hear that? Why am I just hearing that guitar? Go crazy, Smash. Ooh, we hopping right into it. We got another one. My guy Ozzy's on a run right now. Not like them Louisiana guys though.
All this looking for, feel like monkey in the middle. I be wanting to go. I ain't good with riddles. Don't know what to do. Got me praying to the man up above. How many times did I say that I'm in love? That's on me, I didn't understand what it was. Staying home while you out with your friends in the club, but I'm better on my own. I just dance in the clubs.
like that. I like that.
Cause they say it hurts so I can't leave you alone.
Karma, what up? I see you.
Please, please, I'd do anything. Buy you the new car, the diamond ring. Tell me you want me, baby, please don't blink. Tell me something, tell me.
New music, new music.
Every other time this happens always. Take your time, I've been waiting all day. Enjoy the time that I'm wasting.
Yo, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you just tuning in.
Makes a man healthy, wealthy.
Rakim Ali, what up?
One that can keep me inside, keep me around, give her the crown if she keep me alive.
You just call me Shorty?
Stand when you act like this. Wanna listen to your besties. Hard on your sleeve, so it's hard to accept these feelings you dealing with the second you met me. I'm putting the entries, you hiring sentences.
Hey, Shorty. I don't know if I've ever heard you say the word Shorty out loud before.
I'm insecure, it's hypocritical considering our different flaws. The house got divided, we walking through different doors. But I still come back for you. And you know these niggas that get smacked for you.
Smack for you.
Bags I pack for you. We say love is a drug and I still relapse for you.
What?
Please, please, I'd do anything. Buy you the new car, the diamond ring. Tell me you want me, baby, please don't blink. Tell me something, tell me everything. Cause every other time this happens always. Take your time, I've been waiting all day. Enjoy the time that I'm wasting.
Sensitive about my height, man.
I hate to say we had to let it go. Now I ain't tripping, I'm just hoping that you happy glory. Had a moment, felt the pain and
That's ours right there too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess we live what we learn. Couldn't make a return. Couldn't question the burning hater. I let life first. But get hard and I hurt you, girl. That didn't get disturbed. I hope you switch more ways and love's real. I hope you doing everything I said I love's real. I hope you open up your door when y'all on bad terms.
How'd you send me this the day? How'd you send that to me? I don't know. You sent it to me via email?
I was just trying to find on email too though. I couldn't find it.
Probably so far back that it's like,
What email? Which one you want me to send it to?
TJ Hollywood. Did you name it something else?
Nah. It's called This Is the Day.
Please, please, I'd do anything. Buy you the new car, the diamond ring. Tell me you want me, baby, please don't blink.
But what, did we have it?
Tell me everything.
I know I had it on my own laptop,
Yeah, you definitely had it.
but I don't know how I got it though. I don't remember how I got it.
Enjoy the time that I'm wasting away.
Okay.
Please, please, I do anything. Buy you the new car, the diamond ring. Tell me you want me, baby, please don't blink. Tell me something, tell me everything.
Out of his way?
Typewriter is crazy.
Yes. Already. YouTube, nah, no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see it, man.
Well, love, baby, love.
Yes, sir. You know that. Forward way.
Ah.
All right, be back.
WCDB.
Yes, sir. WCDB 90.9 FM. You just heard my like I said, my guy Ozzy's he's killing it right now.
Yes.
He's on the run.
Yes.
I'm not talking about them Louisiana boys, all right? He's on the run though, killing it, all right?
Mm.
So first up, we heard Love Spell featuring Sean Jeanette. Well, Sean Jeanette's Ozzy's the feature. So Sean Jeanette featuring Ozzy off of Soul Gazer Volume 1. And then we heard Please Please, and that's my guy Damon. The new album is called... Oh, that's a single. I'm pretty sure that's a single that just came out. Damon, Ozzy featuring Rakim Ali as well, man. Shout out to PDR Worldwide. Super, super, super dope. Just artists, man. Like I said, there's a lot of dope artists out here in the 518. And I need y'all to tap in, man. I've been tapping in for going on 10 years. I need y'all to tap in, man.
Yes. That part, yeah.
Eventually they'll catch up, though, right, Mr. Ford?
Yeah.
Eventually they'll catch up, man.
Mhm.
So let's talk about Team Hero.
Yes, sir.
So you've been when was Team Hero originally birthed?
Team Hero came into existence 2012.
2012. Wow.
Yeah, 2012. We really hit the ground 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the ground running hard. But yeah, 2012. We hit the ground 2015 with our Block Center program, which was a mentoring program at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yep.
And that just did crazy numbers, like the amount of young people that we had in and out those doors at the Boys and Girls Club. I mean, that was that time where we went on the on that award run. Seems like we was
Right.
They was flying us out to Texas and California, moving us around, really recognizing the fact that our answer to gun violence was strong. Like, if you recall, we created that program in response to 2 young people getting killed on 06 Ave, a 18-year-old and a 19-year-old, and a 14-year-old getting shot. And during that time, Jerry was 14. I think, shout out to my girl, Miss Jen. What's
Shout
up,
out
Miss
to
Jen?
Jen.
Big shout out to what's up, Jen.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Holding it down in the A, man.
I'm
Shout out to
holding
Jen.
it down. I think I just seen Jen got a master's, and she just was doing something with my man, Mr. Impossible, Keith Brown. So man, shout out to Jen. But during that time, I think Quan, her son, was like 12 or 11. And we was like, nah, man, these young people out here losing their life. So both of us had a relationship once again with Pat at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, shout out to my guy P Diddy.
So we
No
Diddy,
but
yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, for real. And so we had that relationship with bro, and we came in, we like, Pat, man, like, they shooting down the street, they dying down the street, bro. Like, they really dying. And he was like, come on in, and rest part was history, man. At the height of that, we had somewhat up to 40 to 50 young people every Tuesday off the streets and in the Boys and Girls Club.
Fire.
Education, all of that good stuff, field trips, experiences, and all of those things, man.
I love it.
Team Hero, shortly thereafter, we were incorporated 2017, so we've been incorporated for a few years now. But man, like, I just thank God for just giving the idea, giving the vision, you know what I'm saying? And I never thought that it would be at the place that where it is right now.
Right.
Big shout out to our mayor, man. Shout out to the mayor, Troy, Mayor, Madam, I call her Madam Mayor, Carmela Mantello. She was able to bless us with some ARPA funding, and that right now is funding our organization through December of next year, 26. So,
nice.
It's a blessing to be able to say that this work actually came to the point that now we have a facility, we have jobs, and we're doing different things and really making an impact.
And that's because Team Hero stands for
helping everyone recognize opportunities, man.
Yes, sir.
That's
Helping
what we stand
everyone to recognize opportunity.
Okay.
Shout out to my guy Steve, man.
Yes.
Sabor Caribeño,
Yes.
man. Killing it, man. Killing it.
Yes.
You guys started next door
Yeah.
in a very it's crazy because when we just talk about like the levels of how things could go, starting it off from a room in the Boys and Girls Club
Yeah.
to getting a portion of a restaurant to now, all right, like now we got a building,
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
Thank you, bro.
Congrats.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, and I mean, it goes back to like what you just said with this. Time. One thing about time don't wait on anyone. I
Facts.
learned that doing time. And then you have the personal choice of what will you do with your time.
Correct.
Because that clock gonna keep going around, bro.
Mhm.
And so when you invest your time and you show that consistency, it'll pay off. And the same way like you started off doing your DJ, I remember that.
Crazy. Man.
Hosting little parties at the club and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
now, like, congratulations to you, DJ
Yes,
of
sir.
the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, that consistency plays off. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so we never thought. I remember going to like some type of event at Cobaskill. My man, shout out to Paul Dunn. He was up there at Cobaskill. He was teaching and stuff. He invited me to an event. I went up there and I saw these young people, and they were had their group and they had the cars they were passing out, man. And they passed out their cars, and I grabbed one of the cars, and it just inspired me to just want to do something and be more than what I was at the moment. Like, I knew that God had a lot of purpose. He had calling inside of me. And I just saw them kids' card. I'm like, man, let me try something. And then he gave me the vision for Hero. And like I said, it started from going and speaking to going to the club. Now we got a little room.
Right.
Then like next to Steve with the restaurant, and now like we have 4 space. We have right now we just locked in 2 spaces in an 8-unit building, man.
Nice. That's amazing.
We got a partner who's working on the 3rd space right now. Like we really trying to move this thing
Big
along.
bless.
Man. Yes.
Big bless.
Yes.
So I was just telling somebody earlier. So it's funny because I ended up going to the gym last night at like 8 p.m. I normally go to the gym like before like 12, right? And I ended up going to the gym last night, and I took like a picture. And I was just like late night check-in, right?
Yeah.
And so I ended up going back this morning, my regular time. I go like 9 a.m. So you see me do the late night, and then you see me do the early check-in. So one of my friends, she was like, did you sleep at the gym?
Did you even go home? Right.
And I laughed at it, and I was like, you know what? You know what's so funny is like, when God say move, you gotta move, right? Because what happened today was, I saw one of my friends that I haven't seen in so long, and when I tell you she needed a hug, she needed a hug. Yeah. And we had a conversation for like a good like 15 minutes. Yeah. And it's just so funny, and like you can't really, you just gotta go with it. What you given, you know. You can't really question it. Nah. You know, and
even when other people might question it too.
For sure.
Yeah.
Even when you might question it yourself.
Yeah. That's
and
true.
then it clicked like, okay,
this is what I'm supposed to be doing. That's why I'm questioning. Right.
Yeah, crazy, man. I just want to say that story. Let's hop into another track really quick, man. I know Mr. Ford knows this guy right here, man. Shout outs to HollyW8D, man. Yeah. He is a what do you say, like a Christian rapper or gospel?
They call him Christian hip hop.
Christian hip hop, man.
Hip hop, yeah.
And this song is called Miracles. It's one of my favorite off of his project. The album's called Cry. And let me know what y'all think. 518-442-4242. We got some more questions for Mr. Ford coming up. And if you got questions, hop on Instagram Live. That's DJHollyW, the number 8 and the letter D. Check me out over there. But you can also call in a request too. 518-442-4242. Mr. Ford's an open book, man. You ask him a question and he'll answer it. All right. So let's hop into it. Once again, this is HollyW8D. This one's called Miracles. Because listen.
Hey, you're still doing.
That's crazy. I gotta double back and hear his new stuff because I haven't tapped back in him since he dropped. I've been stuck on this song.
Yeah.
Yo, if y'all want to ask questions, ask some questions though. For sure.
Come on, y'all still on the live. Y'all got some questions to the man.
Yeah, send some questions in, man.
Turn the interview up, man. Y'all got something y'all want to deal with.
Yo, appreciate y'all tuning in, man.
Open up your eyes.
Come on, y'all making it. Y'all, let's go, chat. You're still doing. He said, you're still doing.
Ain't never ran out of business, y'all. Not playing.
You're still doing.
All right, good night, Mom. Hey, Mom said good night, bro.
Good night. Let's go, Mom, dude. What up? My heart. I love you.